Yes, David. Here in Jerusalem, we felt the excitement for this really all day long. Earlier at the King David Hotel, were just there when the Kushners and Ivanka Trump had just arrived for this meeting. So now fast forward to the afternoon, we are here at Parliament, and it really is a buzz with people getting ready for this Knesset caucus. The head of that delegation, as you just mentioned, who will be chairing this event, Ruth Wasserman-Lund, that Knesset member, she just walked through on her way. So they are due to begin shortly, but it's due to be the first event in Knesset really recognizing in full this new partnership between Israel and its new Arab countries that they form ties with. So one of the main things that they're doing is looking back at the progress that's been made over the past year of these accords to judge the situation how it is now and see if there's more that can be done perhaps on trade and tourism and more partnerships that can be formed within these existing partnerships, but also looking to see what other countries beyond the existing ones can form relations, Israel can form relations with. So that's one task that they're going to begin looking at, beginning with this caucus here today. And we are seeing a number of those former U.S. officials who are here on the ground today to bring us that.
Now, Mary, this is all coming just ahead of Foreign Minister Yair Lapid's trip to Washington this week in the coming days here. We believe that there's some connection here. What do we know about his visit in Washington on top of this?
Yeah, so here in Jerusalem, we're really seeing the remnants of the former U.S. administration. So that is Donald Trump's administration. A lot of those officials who were key in that partnership coming here in Jerusalem. But tomorrow, for the Israeli Foreign Minister Yair Lapid, as well as the UAE Foreign Minister Abdullah bin Zayed Al Nahyan, is also going to be in Washington, D.C. And they're going to be having their own summit on the Abraham Accords to, again, be looking at the same things that the Israeli Knesset is going to begin looking at to see where have we been in this year since this accord has been signed and where is there still to go. What other countries perhaps can the U.S. facilitate peace relationships with Israel and other Arab countries, that perhaps also the UAE to get on board in trying to really foster and strengthen this accords.
And now you mentioned the previous administration, White House administration, Ambassador David Friedman also has a new initiative.
Yes, he has launched his own. It's called the Friedman Center, after his own name. But this is also in partnership with Jared Kushner, who also has another organization, the Abraham Accords Peace Initiative. So there have been a number of different bodies coming out of this administration in the years that are following. They're saying that just because Trump is no longer the president doesn't mean that they want to stop working on this very important project. So the Friedman Center is opening here in Jerusalem, and we were seeing a number of former U.S. officials also join Jared Kushner and Ivanka Trump. The former U.S. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo is supposed to be at that event, as well as the former Secretary of the Treasury, Steven Mnuchin. So all those former officials are due to be here in Jerusalem, whether it's for the Knesset caucus or for this gala and launching of this new initiative to really foster the Abraham Accords later this evening.
Thank you very much, Mary Mcauliffe at the Knesset. We'll be tuning back in just about 30 minutes.